All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elisar Valgueros. Welcome back to the region of Endroth. Our adventure continues today. I apologize for the late start. I've been doing some preparation off camera because I got an announcement to make. Finally, I can make this announcement after I got all of the rules figured out, the media is taken care of, and all I have to do is just add it to my Twitter bio, pretty much at the end of the stream. But yes, I'm super excited. I'm super tall. I was doing a lot of recording earlier today, a lot of grinding, and yet here we are, now finally able to play some tabletops again, continue the story of Endroth. As last week, unfortunately, yeah, we had a couple of people who got tied up in a lot of personal things, so we had to ended up canceling session, which is okay, because now everybody is here, everybody is back, and we are ready to game. So, I'm sure you're all wondering, like, oh, what is this huge announcement that you have? Well, I kind of want to go into chat and share it along with everybody else. So hopefully they don't say anything to immediately get me completely shut down. So let's head into the chat and say hello to everybody.
I can't change the name.
Hello.
Okay.
Nope.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. You?
Oh, I'm super excited. I'm ready to play today.
Oh, why are you super excited?
You should be scared.
You should be
We should
scared.
definitely be scared.
No,
Well,
he should be scared.
No, it has nothing to do with the game today.
Oh.
So I have been doing a lot of work outside of stream. Matt, I did see the picture of Crater Lake that you swam in. I'm hyper jealous about it. That is
We're all jealous.
A beautiful view. But anyway, I have been doing a lot of work off camera, off of stream, and a lot of shit in the background. And I have an announcement that I get to make today. Now that I have all of the documents and papers signed and the media is taken care of. So, chat, from here on out, until they decide to get rid of me, because knowing these Nimrods, they would absolutely do or say something to get me completely shut down by this company. I would like to announce that I am now officially sponsored by Advanced.gg.
Woo!
Nice.
Yay!
Nice.
Wow. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want to, there is a card now down below in my Twitch section that will take you to the Advanced GG site. If you guys want to purchase any kind of brand new gamer supplements with no crash or jitters and tons of great flavors, use my code FEATHER10 with a capital F at checkout to receive 10% off of all of your purchases. As for you guys, however, I have a special code for all of you, if you wish to use it.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
So for you guys, it'll be 25%.
Nice.
Yeah,
Definitely have to check that out.
definitely.
Absolutely. They also just released a brand new flavor, their Sunberry Summer flavor. And I've actually got samples of all of this, and holy shit, is it good. So yeah, Advance.gg, thanks for sponsoring me, and I hope we don't let you guys down. So, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, shall we get into session today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so unfortunately last week we had to cancel session due to a couple of people running into some personal things that weren't able to make it today. But last time, the party, M&Ms, met with Simon Isash and his good companion Chubbs to investigate an old abandoned house looking for some missing people. The party ended up searching through the house and looking for any evidence of living people or, any signs of life in the house, but ended up finding a lot of strange papers and documents, all pertaining to a bunch of different people who were of the Azamar race. Artifacts and names left behind in the houses. Eventually, coming across a secret passage in the storage room of the kitchen leading down into a dungeon. Inside this dungeon, the party came across their very first encounter with the parasites, the hive mind-like virus that plagues Endroth. And there was a beacon, a caller of the hive mind, manifesting and growing in the basement of this house. And so with Simon's and his companions' help, you all managed to take down the beacon and make it back into town safely, giving Simon all of the artifacts and items and such to hand over to the guards to let them know what happened, and sending his companion off to go report the beacon sighting and the parasite's presence on the surface world of Endroth. So, with that massive commotion, the party leveled up to level 2 now, where everybody all has new abilities and new skills. But we're going to pick up, I would probably say, about 2 to 3 days later. So while Simon is out talking with the guild and the authorities about what happened, giving them his statement and everything, you guys are waiting for about 4 days in town for the ship to take you across the little bay area over here to Kradtide, so that way you guys can travel through the central continent that is ruled by the dwarves.
Do we ever get compensated?
You guys did not at the moment, but Simon did tell you that you guys will be called eventually to the Adventurers Guild, so that way you could receive your compensation for your assistance in taking down the beacon. And most likely he told you all that the authorities are going to want a proper statement, because this is a major deal.
Oh boy, gotta give a statement.
Alright, so over the course of the next 2 days, so you guys will still have 2 days of time before you have to board your ship. You guys are allowed to fully heal.
Yay, healing! We like healing.
I need healing.
So all of your skills,
Take
your
it.
spells, and abilities are back. Your health is at full. And if you guys wish to spend any time doing anything in town, I would suggest doing it now.
Okay.
Oh boy. Matt's making more goo.
Yeah, remedy time. It's a good
Remedy
point.
time!
The goo.
Release
The healing goo. The all healing goo.
Yes.
Alright.
Anything in particular we want? Probably just regular potions of healing would be a good idea.
Yeah, definitely more healing pots.
Yes, because Calvin is going to be spending his 2 days running back and forth between the inn and the potion shops, selling and making a little bit of profit.
Oh, I've gotta teach.
I look over to
I washed my hands of teaching Sequoia. That's the women's job now.
I'm obviously going to milk my cow the 2 days. And then I'm actually going to take that and turn it into cheese. And that's
the
28.
cheese sucks.
That will allow me to make 2... 1 moment.
Yep.
2 pounds of cheese.
I go up to Ace. I'm like, so, how's your apprentices coming along?
I only have one apprentice. The other one I started teaching to read and write because I had to do the same thing for Astrosis. Sequoia is a pain in my ass. I am not teaching her anymore.
I am back.
Welcome back. Oh, well,
Okay.
I got my apprentice to start trading already.
I should probably do that with Astrosis.
So what do we have to roll to try to teach Sequoia?
What are you teaching her specifically?
Probably to
Read and write? Linguistics.
yeah. Oh boy.
Does she need to roll it, or...?
Oh wait, no, percentage.
That's
Damn it.
perception.
Oh, no, you're right.
Ah!
Yeah, knowledge.
No knowledge.
What is... Okay, never mind. He's rolling his own character. Beautiful.
All right, yeah, Matt. Sequoia starts getting a little bit of what Vanya's starting to tell her.
Well, Cody, it's your turn.
Compared to what your previous teacher has been going about. Astrosis.
Yeah, find it. There it is.
Yeah. All right, it's a pretty good. It's been a pretty productive day or 2 days of learning for you guys.
Yay!
All right, what is the difference between? I gotta do math. I hate math.
Hey, Cody, how much cheese do you have right now?
I have 7 pounds of cheese.
You willing to sell some of it?
I
Teach
would
you
be
how
down
to-
to sell.
Teach you?
Astrosis would be down to sell cheese.
All right, we're going to sell cheese.
Cheese tats. The cheese
Cheese
tats.
tax.
Let's just do 20,
Oh, Cody, did you use any allspice in making that cheese?
60.
Yes, all the cheese.
Okay.
Because it doesn't take a lot.
No. It was 0.3 ounces for 1 cheese wheel, so that'd be 9 ounces now that's out of it.
Right, Calvin made some pretty good money on his potions.
Okay, how much did he make?
About 160 gold.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Well, for the first day, he was going to be making a bunch of level 0 potions, and then when he had the money, he would start trading first level potions. So he's got a pretty good backlog right now, and he might actually start being able to produce a stockpile of actual proper potions for everybody.
Nice. Brady, how much does the spice sell for?
Let's see here. I only have allspice right now, and that's 1 gold for a pound.
Anybody remember how many ounces are in a pound?
16 ounces.
16 ounces to a pound. Matt, what did you want to do? Go ahead.
Dakota, you've barely used an ounce.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you could just make potions? Yes, I know. I know. It's just a lot of people would find drinking potions from an actual proper glass vial a little bit more soothing than, you know,
sludge.
mud.
Okay, now the question is, considering this is spiced cheese with allspice, how much would I sell it for?
Well, the cheese runs how much?
2 silver pieces.
2 silver pieces. How much are the spices worth per pound?
Allspice is a
1
gold per
gold.
pound.
A gold per pound. Okay. So theoretically, you could probably get away with appraising it at about a gold and a half. That depends. How well do you make it?
Hold on.
Roll your cheesemonger.
Yep. I was just writing down the gold price. Cheesemonger.
Cheesemonger.
Ooh. Yeah, fortunately, since this is your first time actually making the spiced cheese, it doesn't really come out all that great. So you could probably set this batch to be worth maybe around a gold a pound.
Okay.
That's actually pretty profitable. Considering the price of the spices, it's only 1 gold, plus you're getting the milk and making the cheese yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be profitable if you can make it properly. But since, you know, it's still being experimented with, you know, experiments don't usually go proper the first time. So,
All right.
anything else anybody wants to do?
Selling my cheese.
Give me profession merchant.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, you go around town, you start just trying to pitch
Sorry,
the sales of your new spicy cheese. A lot of people around these parts, they're not really all that tolerant with spices, but thanks to Ace and saving you along the last couple of stalls, you managed to find a buyer who says, well, you know, it's not very popular around here, but I'd be willing to give it a shot, maybe even for some personal use as well. but I am not going to be paying a full gold for it. I offer you 8 silver.
How much cheese you want? I have 2 pounds of this cheese.
I give you 8 silver for a pound.
I'll take.
All right. You sell a pound of your cheese, and you get 8 silver for it.
All right. And what about the other cheese? The non-spiced.
Non-spiced. Go ahead and give me another merchant roll. All right, yeah, you managed to sell it pretty easily. It's just regular cheese, so
Yeah.
very, very easy to sell in this area.
So, say I sell the 5. That leaves me with 1 spiced cheese. I made 18 silver. Yay!
Nice.
All right. So, the morning of the 3rd day.
Really quick, Josh. There is something I want Vanya to be doing.
Okay.
She is going to go and buy 10 pounds of flour.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Bread.
And while we're in town and getting some of this stuff is plentiful, she's actually going to make a bread starter and keep it in the jar.
Oh my god. You know, at this point, why don't you guys just start a fucking food truck business? A food business.
That kind of was the plan.
Yeah,
You guys,
it really was.
planned that behind my back? You fuckers.
Maybe.
You fuckers.
I mean, good on you for catching on so quickly.
Well, okay, bread, cheese, and I'm just like, all you need is the meat now, and then you gotta fucking...
12 pounds of bear meat.
We do have meat.
God damn it.
We're on the road constantly, so we generate food so often.
God damn it.
I mean,
I was-
to be fair, it's more like Vanya making bread's more for our personal use, but yeah.
Okay, here's the question then. How are you going to actually properly bake the bread? Or are you just making...
You can make it in a Dutch oven over
You
a
can just-
campfire.
No, you could just take a bread dough and throw it in the coals of fire, and it will make a very delicious bread.
Yep.
I have never seen bread be made that way, but I believe you.
There's a
Dutch,
famous.
I've heard of the Dutch oven
YouTuber.
method.
Yeah, the Dutch oven's method's good too.
Okay, fine.
And she's just got to feed it a little bit of flour, a little bit of water every day to keep the starter alive, and there you go.
There's a YouTuber who goes camping all the time in the snow.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys have seen his videos every now and again. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he cooks his bread like that.
While I'm out and about with Cody, I am going to buy roughly 2 gold worth of spices.
Give me a luck roll to see if you could find somebody who's selling 2 gold's worth of spices. Okay, you managed to find somebody who does have spices, but not 2 golds worth. Maybe a gold worth of spices. That's about
All
it.
right. What spices does he have?
There's a like a
It's under trade goods and equipment.
trade goods. Ah, here we go. Trade goods. Should probably keep this tabbed. Alrighty, let's see here.
We're gonna start a traveling deli.
I mean, we certainly could
That's
at this
good.
point.
Dude, a
Fruits
fucking
and
food truck.
veggies.
How's it go? We have the meats.
And everything
Little
is
fucking
all and
Arby's
everything
now.
is all locally sourced.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
Shit, now we just need a fisherman.
All right, Brady, you managed to get yourself 5 silver worth of mint and 5 silver worth of cinnamon. So that would be a pound of mint and
Half a pound of cinnamon.
half a pound of
I'm
cinnamon.
looking at the page now.
Okay. All right, Rusty. Honestly, if you are going to be starting to bake bread, I'm assuming you're going to be using your backstory as a foundation for it.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, then, you can go ahead and use your profession of maid in order to make those rolls.
Same offer I gave to Astrosis. You want some spices?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that one's not pretty good.
It's a little lumpy.
I mean, not used to baking bread on the go, so you gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
But hey, lumpy bread is still bread.
True.
Yep.
True. Matt, you want Sequoia to go find fruits and vegetables? Or did you mean that on the road? Oh yes, okay. Okay. Proceed
Or
a
fair meat
luck roll.
sandwiches.
Not a lot of fruits and veggies are on the markets right now. So,
Oh, he's going out into the woods to do it.
oh, you're foraging. All right, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I don't know how to look for goods. That's a good point.
And that is why the merchants aren't training her.
All right. Unfortunately, you might be able to go out and find maybe a couple wild berry bushes, some mushrooms maybe, but that's about it. Nothing too crazy.
When we get enough gold, I'm buying a cooling chest or a cooler chest.
How much is one?
I think it's 200 gold. Give me a second to.
I'm making
Find it
stuffed
again.
bread with fermented berries. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Containers.
All right. So now that the whole plan of a food truck is on the way, Vanya's making bread while Strosis is supplying the cheese. You guys have a shit ton of bear meat that you guys have to still cure.
I am wrong. A cooler is 25 gold.
Oh, I just might as well buy it for us. Yeah, we'll go
for it.
purchase us a cooler. If there's one available.
Give me a luck roll.
Dun dun dun.
Yep, you do find one.
Oh.
Adding that to the carriage.
Yep.
And subtracting 25 gold. You said 25 gold, right?
Yes.
25 gold. Yep. Alrighty, folks, you all take care of that. Okay. So as I was saying earlier, on the morning of the third day that you guys have been waiting for Simon to come back, you guys are enjoying your breakfast at the inn when through the doors comes approximately 5 guards. You know, they call out to the guests at the inn. They say, "We are looking for the adventuring party known as Maids, Merchants, and Mercs."
Ace raises his hand. Over here.
I need the 7 of you to come with us immediately, please.
Astrosis takes his plate of food and starts shoving it into his cheeks.
He just
Bacon.
Oh,
Let's go!
come on, Sequoia.
Yep.
Begins to gag a little bit.
All right, so these guys are going to...
Ooh, shiny bed was.
Is this where we are supposed to run, Astrosis?
No. They're good guys.
Eat your berries, Sequoia.
All right, so the guards are going to lead you all throughout the city and lead you to a much larger building surrounded by an iron fence, and posted at the front are a couple of guards in much more, I would say, heavier armor compared to like the standard city guard. And as you guys are approaching this house, you guys notice this house is kind of fancy. Kind of fancy. It's pretty big. And as you guys enter, a lot of the guards just stay in like the more, I guess, like the foyer area. You know, they just post up on the sides. And from the staircase that is presented in front of you all, a gentleman comes down from the... I can spell today, holy shit. Alright, a gentleman comes strolling down the stairs, looking at you all with Simon by his side. is this guy.
Fancy.
Hmm.
If his name is Arlos, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh, it appears that your friends have arrived, Simon. Welcome. You must be. What was their names again? M&M's, sir.
He sounds so disappointed. It's like, damn it. Why do
Oh. Ah, the three M's. I forgot. Kids these days and their creative names, I must say. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the headquarters of the guard station. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Captain Demure.
Cody, you're safe.
Clearly.
If you all wouldn't mind following me, we have some serious matters to discuss.
We clearly follow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just looking for another token real
Map.
quick.
Token.
Alright, so Captain Demure and Simon are going to lead you guys upstairs into another part of the house where, as you open the door, there's going to be a table set with just like some basic like snack platters, maybe like a charcuterie board here and there, some freshly poured drinks, and another gentleman is sitting at the table. Who looks like this.
Not as fancy. Definitely a pretty man, though.
Ah, Captain, Simon. I'm assuming that these are our guests. Of course they are. Alright, folks, allow me to introduce to you the head of the Eastern branch of the Adventurers Guild, who pretty much oversees the Adventurers Guilds all along the archipelago of the human capitals. Dominic Alliard.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Please,
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
please, have a seat. I apologize that I had to practically drag you all away from your breakfast this morning, but the circumstances in which have befallen us are rather dire and need to be taken care of immediately.
Understandable considering what we just recently faced.
Precisely. He's going to go ahead and usher a guard over who sits near like the end of the table and pulls out a large sheet of parchment, an ink bottle, and a quill. Now, usually under these circumstances, we would have to interview each and every one of you individually to ensure that all of your stories line up. However, being as though you are just recently signed to the Adventurers Guild, and he flips through a couple of papers that are in front of him, and he says, reading through all your files, you have no previous strikes against you. You have gotten into no trouble with the guilds. So, while it is against the captain's advice, I would like to have some sort of trust in my adventurers. So, we're going to conduct this investigation with you all present. Now, carefully walk me through everything that has happened on your quest with Simon here.
Well, for starters, it started out as a wellness check. Upon entering the building,
Well,
things got
first,
hectic.
before we entered, we knocked, announced our presence and who we were, and knocked again before announcing that we were going to enter the premises.
Very well. Standard wellness check procedure. I'm assuming Simon walked you all through that process?
Yes.
Correct.
All right. Upon entering the house, what proceeded to happen therefore?
We split into two groups. One investigating the bottom floor and another investigating the second floor. Now, from what I saw myself, was quite a few rooms in the house with what looked like medical documents, which I did turn over.
The
Written
captain,
in Celestial.
yeah, the captain will therefore reach into his bag and then pull out the documents, show them to you guys, and say, and for clarification, these are the documents that you found, correct?
Yes, along with a pendant or locket. I believe it was a locket.
Mhm.
And
What is it, a locket?
a ring.
Yep.
He'll reach into his bag again, pull out the same locket and the same ring, put them on the table. And to confirm this, these are the items in question.
Yep, that is
Yes.
the ones that we found.
Very well. Continue. After searching through these rooms and looking for your targets of the wellness check, what did you all discover?
There were many rooms in what appeared to be various stages of, like, a fight broke out.
A struggle.
Yes, a struggle. There was many pieces of broken furniture.
In one of the rooms, there was blood all over the bed.
And in that same room, there was a locked door with magical wards.
Surrounding the lock and the door itself.
At
And that was only the
point,
second floor.
yeah, at that point, we've thought it prudent to rejoin with the other half of the group.
Very well. Meanwhile, what was the team that was on the bottom floor doing?
We were searching the grounds. Not so much scuffles, but we did come across a hidden room going down into the basement through the floorboards. We unfortunately weren't able to explore that during our investigation. After some time, we did reconvene with the others. There were some items that we discovered. Delic had found some paperwork. Stelic, right? No, I'm getting it confused with another NPC.
Ice Ash?
No, or Calvin.
Kelvin, that's it. Kelvin had found some paperwork.
And Mr. Calvin, what was this paperwork that you have discovered? It was a letter, sir, addressing, I would assume to be the owner of the estate, and speaking to some authoritative figure that hails from Valicet here. Captain will reach down into his bag again, pull out the letter, and set it in front of Ace. Can you confirm that this is the letter that was sent?
Yes, it is. I was the only one among the people present who was able to speak the language written.
None of your mages or anybody with a magical classification had comprehend languages at this time?
No,
I don't believe
unfortunately
so.
not.
Very well. So, this is around the time that you all reconvened, yes?
Yes.
And then once you all reconvened, what happened afterwards?
We were debating on courses of action to take, which ultimately we decided to go to the cellar after receiving some help from Mr. Ice Ash's friend.
Yes, her
His name escapes me.
let the document state that we have already received her statement and her timeline of events.
Yes. Because with her help, behind the door that was on the second floor that had words on it,
Warded door.
we found what, 2 corpses, right?
2 armored corpses.
Yep,
Two
two
armored
armored
corpses.
corpses.
And can any of
Both
you
extremely magical in their gear.
recall any state of which these bodies were discovered in?
Quite advanced decay.
Yeah. All we were able to really tell through the armor was skeletal remains.
For the most part.
We didn't really look inside the armor past the helmet. There was a very strong stench of decay.
Very well. Upon discovering the bodies, what happened afterwards?
We made our way to the cellar.
And what have you discovered there?
More corpses in cages. Or less cages and more holding cells.
Cells. Yes, holding cells.
And in one of the final cells, or actually before that, I believe there was a screeching or skittering, I believe. I didn't personally hear it. I believe
Bit
it
of a
was...
skittering sound. I heard a skittering sound coming from the opposite end, and when we took a closer look, we found one of the parasites.
And you all
I'm trying to...
engaged in the beacon and the parasites, correct?
Well, before we knew the beacon was there, we tried to kill the parasite. The lone parasite that we saw. It was after it screeched that we realized the beacon was there.
I see. Very well. Let me be perfectly clear. The 7 of you have done a miraculous job for this being your first official encounter with these creatures. However, this is going to be raising a lot of serious problems. As you all are aware, the parasites have not been reported to have breached the surface yet. How this beacon managed to get up into the dungeon of this home, I unfortunately do not have an answer. However, your actions in stopping the beacon has proven to be a great deal of service, especially to the human kingdoms. The captain is going to speak up and say, now, just to be perfectly clear, you all have not spoken about this to anyone, correct?
No.
Correct.
Correct.
We have not spoken
Good.
about it.
Dominic is going to speak again, and he says, while, yes, this is a very serious encounter, I would like to personally ask the 7 of you, on behalf of the guild, to remain silent about this encounter.
We understand.
Perfectly understandable.
It is understandable.
He'll turn back over to the guard and usher him over. And the guard is therefore going to hand the 7 of you a scroll. And Dominic will basically just say, this is essentially an NDA. Until you are given strict permission from one of the leaders of the Adventurers Guild on Endroth. This is more or less of a security thing for us to ensure that we have some sort of closure that we have your silence.
Ace is going to sign the NDA while he's still talking. I'm perfectly familiar with NDAs. I'm from a family of merchants.
Throsis is looking at the paperwork.
Oh, that's right. Vanya, would you mind helping him?
Calvin
closer.
will,
Of course.
Calvin will lean over and assist Sequoia with her paperwork.
So what did they give us to sign with?
Just a quill.
Okay. So that means there's an ink blotch,
Yeah, you could say that.
right? Okay, I take the ink blotch, I pour it onto the table, stick my hand in it, and then stamp it with my hand.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I should have seen this
Sorry.
coming.
I'm sorry
Is
for
that-
them. I'm sorry for him. I'm still teaching him.
Is this book a signature?
Understandable. As long as we have something that represents an authorized signature, then it's no big deal.
I sign it as well.
I sign it.
Signed.
What are we doing, Matt? You're signing an NDA to keep your mouth shut about your encounter with the parasites.
He puts a flower on the paper.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, let me explain something to you all. Because, well, now, unfortunately, the 7 of you are involved in this investigation as well. Over the course of, I would say roughly about the last 2.5 months now, there has been a mass report of missing persons all throughout the region. And it started off small. Person here, person there. And then it wasn't until recently a large group of people went missing. And, well...
May I ask a question? Were those missing peoples primarily ASMR?
Yes. With this mass disappearance, this has gained not just the attention of the authorities, but the Adventurers Guild has been getting involved in it as well. Large groups of people going missing over the short span of time raises a lot of eyebrows, and a lot of people are starting to become scared for it. All of the individuals that have gone missing have been reported to be of Aasimar descent. And it wasn't until some of my closest associates and some of the captain's guards were able to investigate the home in which you and Sir Isash managed to find. And we found evidence of approximately 75% of the missing people. The remaining 25%, unfortunately, we still have no trace of them. That being said, this is now going to be at least broadcasted throughout the Adventurers Guilds, and ushering people of the Aasimar bloodlines to seek caution. And if any of them report anything suspicious, to contact the Adventurers Guild immediately. The captain is going to speak up and say, we don't have a whole lot of proof at the moment, but we can fill you all in at least somewhat of our findings. Whether or not you would all be able to do something to assist us, or if there's any more information that you would all be able to offer us, we could use anything that we have in order to find and rescue these people. Dominic is going to speak up again and say, the corpses that you all found within the home belonged to 2 elder Aasimar that have been missing for roughly about a month and a half. Now, the state of their bodies, yes, was difficult to examine, but our healers managed to find that there were at least 2.5 dozen puncture wounds on each of the corpses. More than half of the wounds being upon the creature's backside.
If I remember correctly, the paperwork did say something about treatments?
Yes, some of the puncture wounds were strategically placed along vital parts of the arms, which we could assume to be these treatment procedures that we found in the documents. However, there hasn't been any kind of information regarding as to why all of these puncture wounds were upon the backs of the ASMR.
No, mind you, this is just speculation. But what if the I just said the fucking name. What is it? What was the name of the thing we killed, Josh?
The beacon?
The beacon. What if the beacon was brought to the surface instead of made its way to the surface on its own?
That is currently our leading thought as to how the creature managed to make it to the surface world.
That is terrifying.
That is.
Indeed. Which means not only are we dealing with illegal experimentation, we're also dealing with the transport of illegal biohazards, which stacks charges far higher than I can imagine any of my paperwork getting to. The captain is going to speak up and say, we are going to be under the assumption that this was not only done by a singular individual. There has been ideals and by the supporting evidence that a group of individuals have been working together to get whatever it is that they're doing done. The fact that there is another region involved now, thanks to your findings, complicates things. The fact of the matter is, now that we understand that Valicid here had something to do with what is going on, it is now going to start becoming a major political problem between Endroth and Valicid here. So, for now, while everything is starting to be collected, we are going to be sending delegations over to Valicid here to see if we could find something that may potentially lead to answers being brought forth. While I cannot officially grant you any kind of request or a proper official job in light of all this, I would like for you all to at least keep an eye and an ear open. Amongst your travels, if you ever run into something or hear about something in regards to this investigation with the Asamar or any suspicious activities that may be linking to the missing person cases, to at least contact the guilds and let them know what you found. Because if we could save any more lives, that would be the ideal situation. We would hate to come upon a mass graveyard like we did recently.
I have a question in regards to your information gathering. Have you been watching the black market?
That was all original thought as well. There have been a lot of trials and cases in the past in regards to humanoid experimentation of different races and such, illegal organ transfers, body modifications, a lot of things that go up against the alchemist code and the rules of engagement when it comes to the process of alchemy. We have insight to the black market, but there has nothing has been coming up.
Makes me wonder how they're moving all these people and the possibility of moving.
Calvin is going to speak up and say, "What about the alchemist guilds?" What do you mean, son? What about the alchemist guilds? What about investigating some of the alchemist guilds? I understand that perhaps they're doing something with it. It's not the first time that something bad has happened and relates to the process of alchemy. But we don't know if it resides in the process of alchemy, son. That's the problem. Having local guards and adventurers suddenly investigating into each of the alchemist guilds raises suspicions. We don't want to scare off these people to where we'll never be able to catch them again.
What about having a select few? Surely there's alchemists that you work closely with that are closely trusted by the Adventurers Guild.
Or even adventurers who are alchemists of a high rank.
Well,
You wouldn't necessarily have to investigate all of them, but even just having a few with ears open of anything.
there has been some questions in regards to some of the alchemist guilds. Obviously, we are in contact and in cooperation with guilds such as Genesis, Ingress, the Belarus, the Raven Roses. You know, major alchemist guilds we are in contact with. But if you're suggesting that this might be something in regards to the alchemist guilds, do we have any sort of evidence, of proof?
I would say it's more of speculation at this point.
We're not necessarily accusing them, but chances are somebody's hearing something somewhere.
The reason why I'm saying that maybe we should look into the alchemist guilds was based on something that you said, Captain. Or Master Elyard. You mentioned the puncture wounds on the deceased's arms, and mostly how curious it was about the puncture wounds on the deceased's back. Do you have any kind of biopsy sketches of these corpses? The captain will reach into his bag and he'll pull out a scroll, hand it to Calvin, he'll open it, and it shows like a full autopsy of the Asimar, of the deceased Asimar, what was left of them. And you guys can see, at least on the autopsy paper, written in common, so everybody can therefore read it. Some of you.
Most of us.
But mostly
Those of us who can.
the autopsy report states strategical puncture wounds among vital organs and blood vessels that are keen specifically to the ASMR race. And it shows, the puncture wounds on the arm targeting what you guys can probably relate to in modern times is like IV drips, blood draws, this, that. If you guys... No, there's no way you guys would be able to make that check now that I think about it. So, yeah, Calvin will look at this and he'll just squint at it and say, this doesn't seem to be something that any normal person would be able to do. This is very, very clearly practiced. I know my grandfather once told me that a long time ago there was a version of alchemy that was able to be conducted using blood as a catalyst for the trigger mechanism. It's long overdue and honestly hasn't been practiced in a very long time, but something just doesn't seem right to me. At least with my knowledge, that this could have been done by just anybody. Whoever did this to these people knew what they were doing. But I can't really explain as to why. The captain will go ahead and take the autopsy report back and say, you bring up a good point. Fortunately, if we are going to be investigating the alchemist guilds, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than just simply launching any kind of investigation normally. We don't want to raise any eyebrows, like I said. We don't want to scare off these individuals, so therefore they won't be captured. But we will find a way to look into it a little bit more. Does anybody else have any other questions for any of us, really?
The home that we were investigating, did the original homeowner have any ties to? Did we ever find the homeowner?
Unfortunately, the homeowner was never found, at least within the bodies that we were able to find within the property.
That would mean he fled. There's got to be a record of him somewhere.
Fled or taken?
Well, yes, there is. He was a tester. Well, more. What is the proper term for individuals who a mixer, that's what it's called. A scientist, an alchemist who tests new concoctions and trials different mixtures of potions to hope to discover a new solution to things.
Perhaps it'd be a good idea to put a bounty on this man.
Oh, maybe not necessarily a bounty, but looking for information from him. Because if he's got knowledge of different mixtures and stuff.
I specifically say bounty because of the fact that this is his home in which this took place. It is directly correlated with the nature of the.
Whoop.
I'm not saying take him dead or alive. I'm saying take him alive. And it's only to draw
Capture
awareness. Yeah, draw awareness to this target if he is, say, part of this group. Otherwise, he's a captive, and or is dead.
We will have to get in contact with the Belarus Alchemist Guild to see if they've heard from him recently. But according to our records, he left Belarus around a month ago.
Okay.
So
I think
timelines are looking
Suspicious.
yes.
Yes, I think investigating this individual is very important.
So Dominic is going to speak up again and say, well, in any case, I do believe that the guild must offer some kind of reward as thank you for helping us locate these individuals and opening our eyes to the danger that nearly befell our city. So, with that, pretty much we've not truly been able to come up with a fair price for everything. 75% of a missing persons list is a rather impressive feat, especially for adventurers as young as all of you. And
This is only second official job as well.
that too. Therefore, your rankings, unfortunately, according to the guild rules, are going to hinder some of the payment that I can offer you.
Understandable.
Well, but at least what I can do, and he'll set a box in front of him, open up the box, and inside is going to be brand new nameplates for everybody, and officially ranking you guys up in the guild to level 2.
Woo!
I feel as though your actions and skill have earned you the right to at least rank up in the guild. I would offer you at least another one, but skipping ranks is unheard of in the guilds.
Besides, we don't want to draw too much attention.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, on the topic of your pay, with your new ranking, here is what I would be able to offer all of you. I would be willing to offer all of you a sum of 250 gold pieces each.
That is quite generous.
That is extremely generous.
Yeah. Holy cow.
I can recoup my cow.
You have all provided a great service to all of us in Sunhold. You have brought closure to a lot of families who have been looking for these individuals for an unprecedented amount of time. You you assisted with preventing the spread of an outbreak of the parasites on the surface world. Your actions here in Sunhold have proven that you all deserve at least a fair amount of reward for this.
I think we're all speechless at this point.
Agreed.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, with that, if you all would like to come down to the Adventurers Guild and collect your reward, I would be able to disperse it to you there, unless if you all feel comfortable carrying around that kind of money with you.
Not particularly.
I can say that mine's gonna mostly be spent shortly after receiving it.
Very well. In that case, then, I will hang on to it and meet you all at the Adventurers Guild later in the day. Sound fair?
That's fair
Sounds
enough.
reasonable.
Sounds
Thank
fair.
you.
Yes.
Excellent. Captain, I believe you have some duties to continue. Maids, merchants, and mercs. This has been a pleasure meeting you all, and I wish you all safe travels.
Same to you.
It's
Thank you.
just gonna nod.
So, the captain and Dominic will stand and exit the room. The guards basically turn to you guys and say, take as much time as you all need. Just let us know when you're leaving.
Thank you.
So they leave you guys along with Simon alone. Simon will smile and he'll turn to you guys and say, "Great job. You guys handled that wonderfully."
Astrosis is dancing. He is holding his new plaque and dancing around. I ranked up, yay!
I have to say that was less stressful than mercantile meetings.
Please don't remind me of those meetings.
Oh, Master Aliot is probably the friendliest of the guild heads. You're all lucky that you had to deal with him.
Luckily, we didn't do anything to get in trouble.
Well, no, your stories stuck to exactly what I told everyone, and well, they had nothing against you all. You all performed your duties as you all would as adventurers. You adjusted to a threat and executed it flawlessly.
I will have to write letter to Grandpapa. Oh wait, he can't read.
Oh my god. Oh, that's beautiful.
He can go out. He'll be fine.
So,
He can go painter.
I'll be the one to tell you guys, there's not really anything else I can teach you. You all seem to have everything perfectly under wraps.
Do we get a badge or something?
Oh.
Astrosis, you can have a pat on the head.
If you guys do recall, this was just a voluntary thing that you guys just went along
I want my
with.
Boy Scout badge.
You got your badge. You got your plaque, bitch.
Sources, I think that is the badge.
Thanks, by the way, for helping me out with everything.
Where's my foot buzzing?
I know it wasn't. I know everything just went completely off the fucking rails as soon as we got into the basement. But yeah, I'll be honest.
Oh my god, it's so old.
I don't think we would have been able to stop that beacon if it weren't for you guys. So, thanks.
I'm just happy we could be of assistance.
Agreed.
Same here.
I will smite those bugs whenever I see them. Filthy. I'm going to keep that word to myself.
Well,
You can smite.
if we ever do cross paths again, just let us know if you guys ever need a hand.
Aww.
If we return to town, I'll seek you out.
Astrosis, I don't know if he necessarily wants to buy cheese from you.
Ah,
But I'm sure he appreciates the thought.
this gentleman don't need to buy cheese. He's a good friend. I give cheese for free. Speaking of which, do you want cheese?
Damn. He's like, no, you get it. You want cheese anyways?
Yes, Simon, would you care to join us for dinner tonight?
Sandwiches.
I would love to, but unfortunately, I have to go meet up with the rest of my party.
Fair enough.
We're leaving Sunhold in the morning, so I guess this will be farewell for now.
Are you going west or east? Or
South.
north or south? South.
Yep, we're gonna do a little bit of a tour around the human kingdoms and help out wherever we can.
Well, I hope you have safe travels.
We wish you and your
Best of
party
luck.
luck.
He's gonna reach into his pouch and he's gonna hand you guys a scroll.
I'm gonna take this scroll.
Think of this as an IOU. Personally handed from the Dark Dust Brigade.
What's it say? I can't read.
Adding party loot. What is the brigade again?
The Dark Dust
Dark
Brigade. That's the name of Simon's party.
There we go.
So, wherever the road may take you, travelers, I wish you safety and the best.
We wish you and your party safety as well.
Bye bye.
Until we meet again.
Until next time.
All right. Simon leaves, and you guys make your way out of the guard station.
And we let the guards know that we're good.
Of course. All right, so with that all out of the way now, what do we do now?
Well, For now, I say that we relax for tonight.
Get our payments, then relax.
And is there anything we need for our travels?
Cal?
Well, considering the payment, considering the paycheck that we just got, yeah, I guess we should stock up on some stuff, huh?
Question is,
Indeed.
Astrosis, should we purchase the livestock here or when we make landfall?
It might cost you a little bit to transport the livestock.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
personally suggest when we make landfall.
That would probably be the better option.
Okay. Astrosis understands. And will follow the words of allies. Hmm.
All right. So, later that day, you guys all gather up into the Adventurers Guild, where Dominic is there to greet you all, and of course, hand you your 250 gold.
This is most gold Astrosis has ever seen.
That'll change. The better
I
you
hope.
get at
250
being a
each.
merchant, the more you'll get.
250 each, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I look to Sequoia. I'm like, so how does it feel to have all that time for you?
Astrosis needs to take care of something. They will be back.
Matt, how much? How does it feel to have all that gold on you?
Josh,
Weird. Why do I have
Astrosis-
metal?
Astrosis makes his way over to the receptionist at the guild hall.
All right.
Don't worry, it's good metal.
Let's take you all there.
Oh, you don't have to take us there.
Oh, okay.
So, Astrosis is going to be sending money to the nursing home for his grandpapa.
Hmm. Oh, all right. Where exactly is the location of this home?
I'll get back to you on that.
Got his ass.
Put
Yeah,
Grandpa in a home, doesn't even know where he fucking put him.
Oh shit! Hi, Matt.
Hi, how you doing?
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 All right.
I know
So,
it's on the western side of the continent.
right. So, you guys have 24 hours before your boat leaves.
Sequoia's trying to find a weird how to hold money. Right now, she's just been holding it in her hands because she doesn't know what to do with it.
Ace is just going to open a small pouch under her hands, put it in here.
Dumps coins into pouch, and still looks confused to what proceeds next.
Takes the pouch, puts it in the locked chest in the carriage.
All right, fair enough. I would have started giving that I would have started giving that away if no one took it from me.
I am gonna put the 10 pounds of flour and 2 pounds of sugar in the cart.
All right.
Go for it. It's right next to my 2.5 pounds
Sorry.
of spices.
Did you all see the fact that I gave you all 2 potions?
Negative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Um,
you all.
Give us
There's
what?
there's still lights, right?
Yeah, it's still cure light, so it's 1d8 plus 1, because I believe I don't get a plus 2 for a little bit. 1d8 points of damage per cast level. So actually, it's 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, I was about to say it
I'm-
functions as a brew potion. So
Yeah.
No, I just wasn't sure of the spell cure wounds.
yep, it's based on caster level.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it's. Which is the one thing I did not change. Alright, so it's 1d8 plus 2. Because all the ones I would have given you guys would have been the new batch. And now for me to go scroll the list of potions that I can make in the remedies again.
Then how many do we get? Each?
2 each.
2 each.
Yep.
So 1d8 plus 2.
Calvin is just gonna go look at, just staring at the gold in his hands, and he's gonna say, "I'm gonna go make some potions."
Yeah, because I can make more remedies if I had money, but no need to do that now. I've just been making free ones every time.
I mean, free is free.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 4 free herbal remedies a day that I can make. That's the only thing in Sequoia's inventory. I hope you know is just herbal remedies. She's a walking apothecary.
Jacob, the one you bought was a cooler. I have a large chest.
that way I could just make sure the party loot is updated.
Oh, I can put my entire carriage description in the party loot if you guys want.
I thought that's what you were doing originally.
I've been keeping it in my notes.
Oh,
Josh, just to clarify, we have a whole other day we're here?
yes.
Okay. So I make 4 more remedies, and I guess, you know, Sequoia's on the beach. And see what she finds.
Survival.
The ocean is not new to her, but it's still intriguing. Seaweed is her favorite thing from there. 1 second, switching pages. There we go.
What would be a good price for a nursing home? Bless you.
Bless you.
All right, so Matt, you managed to find a couple of really good seashells, a couple of bundles of seaweed. And Cody, to answer
Sequoia,
your
so
question,
I know.
probably somewhere around 20 to 30 gold pieces for like a year.
Okay, I sent 50.
All right, works for me.
Josh, I would like to say the next time the party sees Sequoia, she's wearing a seashell bikini with seaweed using as a strap together, and then she made herself like a little grass skirt out of seaweed. Just proudly walking around in it.
Fair enough.
Old-fashioned choice.
All right.
What do you mean? We are going on the ocean, so I covered myself in ocean. That way the ocean knows I am friend.
I'm gonna let her have
Going
this
on
one.
Like, I think at this point, everyone's just too tired to say anything.
I'm like, I'm gonna let her have this one. I'm not gonna even attempt.
The audible face
I like
palm.
to point out when Sorceress found Sequoia, she wasn't wearing nothing.
Yep.
Okay. So, with your payments collected, and if nobody has anything else that they want to do on their last day here in town, I guess we can get you guys settled off off to sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, upon reaching the docks, let me go and check my notes here. For passage from Sunhold to Cragtide is going to run you guys 2 gold pieces, which isn't a problem for you guys right now.
Each or total?
Each.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay, I'll pay my gold.
for any extra livestock, depends on what is brought aboard.
A cow.
Cow.
Just,
That's the only thing we have left.
just a cow. So the extra cow is going to be about 5 silver.
So, how much per person?
2 gold
2
per
gold
person,
and 5 silver for the animal.
and 5
I
silver.
paid the silver
per
as well.
livestock.
I paid for my cow.
All right. Then you guys have basically 5 days of travel on the water.
There's nothing I can do.
Trying to make more herbal remedies.
The
Got
fun
5
thing
days
is,
worth
I
of
have a
herbal
cow.
remedies, so I'm making 20 herbal remedies on this boat. God damn it. So we're looking to making jam.
Don't feel bad, Matt, because Calvin is going to be experimenting.
Sequel between making herbal remedies is just frolicking on the boat in the sea air.
I am actually going to be looking through the journal I have.
Oh, Josh, can I spend some of this time trying to talk to the flower in the terrarium? I have that still.
I know you still have the Black Lotus. Unfortunately, because the terrarium is still sealed, Matt, you get no response.
I know.
It's completely shut off.
I'm gonna find a spell eventually that will let me talk through it, because I was told I shouldn't break it.
All right. So, let's start with Brady.
Yes.
What is Ace doing on the ship?
I guess he's gonna try and convince someone to let him use a fishing rod.
Okay. You're just gonna take your crack at fishing.
Gonna take a crack at fishing.
Roll me a survival check.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
You end up
fucking
losing the
roll.
fishing rod. Yep, you end up losing the fishing rod into the sea.
Shit.
Like, all right, this is what you do. You take it, you reel it back, and you just fling it out there. He flings the entire pole out.
Yeet the whole fucking pole.
Gotta. I look at him like,
water.
you
Look at
have.
the guy. Look at the water. Look at the guy. How much was that pole?
You had to firmly grasp it.
You lost me about 5 gold's worth of profit there. And he holds out his hand.
How much was the pole?
5 gold's worth of profit.
He was a fisherman.
I give him the 5 gold.
He'll just take the gold and then turn and walk away.
Congratulations. This guy's never gonna let someone borrow a sushi pole again.
This is why you carry more than one.
All right, Sequoia.
Fucking.
Josh,
Yes.
Sequoia, being on boats, she's been on a boat before. She got over to that continent somehow.
Indeed.
Knows that these boats rely on wind
Yes.
to. So Sequoia, wanting to be helpful, because she thinks she needs to help the humans because they are very bad at everything they do.
Not wrong.
We'll cast. I don't have this spell on my sheet because I'm a druid, so I can easily just change my spell list from whatever the fuck I want. It's gonna cast Alter Winds, which is increases and decreases the strength of natural winds.
Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely help.
And I can do it for 2 hours a day.
Okay. I mean, hey, 2 hours a day is still pretty good. Accumulate that
These silly
into
humans.
the amount of time that you're going to be here, you're probably going to cut down travel time.
Cool.
Rusty, what is Vanya doing?
Pardon me.
Well, I actually rolled to see if Vanya gets seasick. She does not.
I was wondering what that D100 was for.
Yep. She does not get seasick, so I
I
mean,
might as well do the same.
so I mean, she's probably just, hanging out on deck, just looking out over the waves, taking in the sights.
Watching Ace eat a fishing rod over the
Yeah,
side.
watching Ace yeet a picture on over the side.
Sequoia frolicking around in a seashell bikini.
Relic.
All right.
And yeah, I mean, she's probably just hanging out.
All right. KP, what is Flora doing?
She is not here right now, so
Okay.
she is on dial-up.
Napping. Got it. Cody.
Nap Queen strikes again.
I have already calculated how many gallons of milk I have processed during the 5 days, and I made a roll because I can process all 5 pounds of cheese at once.
All right. Sounds good. So you're just processing cheese for the 5 days that you're there.
Or allspice, Cody? Or just regular cheese?
If you're giving me allspice, I'll put it in cheese.
Dude, the allspice is the only spice that I kept from the first batch because it's so useful in food.
Okay, I guess I'm making allspice cheese again. That's 5 pounds. Of allspice cheese I have now, and I'm down to 4 gallons.
All right. Cody. Or not Cody. Jacob. What is Hazama doing?
I'm actually going to be skimming through my brother's journal.
All right. Calvin is going to be spending most of his time in his room. So, famous question, who's feeling lucky today?
I'll do it.
It's a Kraken!
All right, we're doing this
go.
immediately. Excellent. So, first day out on sea. Everybody is just going about their day. When all of a sudden, you guys happen to hear a very loud explosion as a part of the side of the ship just blows right open.
Oh shit.
And now the ship's on fire.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna help put the fires out.
Same.
Sources is running around screaming.
Sequoia's also running around screaming.
Fire! Fire!
I mean, someone's got to let the crew know.
It's
I think
it's
Sequoia
kinda hard
and
to mix.
Astrocious are. I think that Sequoia and Astrocious are all just running in a circle around each other, just yelling fire.
Yes.
They're running around the map.
Our arms are locked too. We're like doing what is that called? The dance.
Ring around the rosy.
No, it's a Western dance. The hokey poke. Grab your partner round and round.
That is
You
not
put
the
your
hokey
left
pokey.
arm in, you take your left arm out, you put your right
Nope,
arm
not
in.
that.
That's the hokey
That's the
pokey.
hokey
That's the
pokey.
hokey pokey.
Okay, okay.
We're doing a square dance.
Square dance, yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Dancing, screaming fire.
So as those of you who are going to go help put out the fire, make your way down to the second deck. You guys suddenly see like the hallway filled completely with smoke, and emerging from the smoke, just basically coughing up a lung, covered in soot. Some of his hair's burnt off. Calvin comes out of the smoke, just oh my god.
Calvin, is this
Calvin.
your doing?
I didn't think the equation was off that much.
And you thought experimenting on a boat would be a good idea?
I didn't know it was going to be that big of an explosion.
Boats plus any kind of explosion equals bad.
Yeah, but the problem is it wasn't supposed to catch fire.
Well, let's put out the fire first, and then we'll deal with reimbursing the shipmaster.
Oh gosh.
Oop, didn't mean to do that.
Yep. I have create water, so
All right.
The walking fire hose.
Hold on. I have to ask this because he's an alchemist. Can this be put out with water?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
Yes, it can. Alchemist. This version of Alchemist Fire can be put out with water.
Jesus, like asking if I can speak English.
Hey, some of them can't.
It could have been an oil fire, grease fire, anything like that. You use oil and grease in making different mixtures and stuff like that. What happens when you throw water on grease fire?
true.
Counterpoint, Cody. The wood's on fire.
All right.
That
so,
doesn't matter.
eventually, you guys would have put out the fire. Unfortunately, the ship is pretty damaged now. The captain is not happy.
Wah, 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 wah.
We don't know that guy.
God
Sequoia really throwing Calvin under the bus. Damn.
damn. Damn.
Sequoia's learned all she
Sequoia
needs
is
from
angry.
Astrocious.
Her plant friends got hurt.
The dead is
Her dead plant friend.
the tree is the tree
Her
is
dead plant friends have been decorated.
the boat is just a vessel of dead tree. She already hates this fact, but she understands. She understands it was necessary for humans to not know what they need or how to do things properly.
All right. Well, anyway, somebody's got to pay for my fucking ship.
Pointing at Calvin. He did it.
Thanks.
How much?
Thanks, assholes.
Hey,
How much
repercussions
is
of your
it
actions.
going to cost?
250 gold to repair.
God damn.
Calvin's paying that.
Yeah, I'll front it. It was my mistake. I'll do it.
I'll pitch in 100 to help.
My money's spoken for. We need horses.
So after that whole
Horses
fiasco,
don't do us much good if we can't get across the water.
no, she'll still sail. It's just now you're going to be Gonna be living with the largest window on a ship for a while, boy. And don't come crying to us if it rains.
Won't have to rain with the splashing of the water. He's just gonna get soaked all the time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting a lot of sleep. But hey, on the bright side, that mixture went really well.
Oh my god.
Calvin,
Captain,
Alvin, wrong time, wrong place.
What? I'm just saying, I could use it in fights now. It's a bigger explosion, and plus, it catches things on fire. Alchemist fire doesn't usually do that.
Captain.
we'll talk about this later.
Excited.
He's gonna become a pyromaniac.
Captain, if Astrosis gives you 5 gold, could he bunk with me? I will make sure he doesn't do any more stupid shenanigans.
I promise to stay to my books. Fine.
Thank you, sir. I pass him the 5 gold.
Thanks, Astrosis. I guess instead of
Can't
working...
have you getting sick.
I guess instead of improving my potions, I'll just start looking into some of these symbols.
At least until we get on land.
Astrosis is going to look at Ace. Remind Astrosis to get him his own cart.
Idea.
All right, day 2.
Sequoia feels lucky.
Oh boy.
What could possibly go wrong with the Dryad doing things? I'm a benevolent being of nature. I did better than Calvin.
Yeah? Oh, you mean better than Brady?
Yep. Sorry, some of us got off work literally 40 minutes ago.
All right, a pretty bad storm is gonna go ahead and affect your guys' travel. Basically just nullifying all of the progress that you made, Sequoia, unfortunately.
What progress did I make?
You managed
With the wind.
Yeah, you were helping cut down travel time with the wind, but this storm
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this storm is gonna mess you up real bad. Sorry.
No.
Alright, who's
Fair enough.
next?
I got you.
Day 3.
We're slowly getting better.
God damn, this storm is pretty bad.
This storm is fucking us up.
Yeah, it's gonna cut you guys back a whole day now. So instead of 5 days, it's 6 days now.
Time to make more potions.
Oh, that extra day, I go up to Ace. I'm like, so Ace, you remember my brother?
Vaguely.
Did you know he had family?
He reproduced.
Yes. Apparently.
Why?
Ha!
You're asking me why?
Yes.
How? I don't even know. I'm still reading his journal. I'm still trying to figure this out.
Who would even reproduce with him?
Apparently.
You just hear in the background, your mother!
Apparently, someone. Oh, it's a half elf.
Oh gods.
You don't think the half elf was a bard?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, whenever we hit up Pondfall, we'll be finding out. Well, whenever
I'm
I
not
go
looking
up to
forward to that.
Pondfall. What are you telling me? By the way, during, our last visit before the Hall of Entering shenanigan, has there been any talks throughout merchants?
Out.
Certain dealings.
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Shady dealings.
Again, you're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Just face palm like. Specifics. Okay. Dealings that would probably get somebody killed.
Oh, there's a lot of those too.
Yes, but from where we last saw each other. Which, actually, we need to figure out where we last saw each other before the adventure began.
Oh, that's a talk for later.
So it'll be from that location. Have you heard any talks about those types of dealings?
Can't say that I have. Why?
No particular reason, just curiosity.
Just gonna narrow my eyes at you. Why?
No particular reason, just curiosity.
Sense motive.
Yes!
Second bitch.
Sucks having a -1 in that.
Wait, you have a -1?
Read the notes.
Wait, why do you take a -2 penalty on
I have the oblivious drawback.
Yep, that makes sense now. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oof.
Okay.
Alrighty. Day 4. Anyone?
Rusty.
Man.
How did you? Okay, Rusty.
All right,
We're going up.
We finally had a normal
Hey.
day.
The sky opens up. Sunny. The waves calm down. Nothing eventful.
The gods stop pissing on us.
I'm going to roll the last one. Ah!
Cody was hoping for something bad.
All right. Let me make a quick roll here. All right. Strosis.
Yes.
On the 5th day, Calvin is just hanging out in your guys' room since he's bunking with you now. And suddenly you hear him say, "Oh, that makes a whole lot of sense."
What you doing?
I'm looking through a couple of my grandfather's books, just trying to figure out what these symbols are. This middle one here, that I don't know, kind of looks like a sideways butterfly. Just to remind you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we know the triangle is representation of fire. Right? And I just found another reference to this middle symbol in one of my grandfather's books. It's basically the symbol for heart.
What? How does this help us?
I don't know.
Okay. Keep at it. Good job.
I
He pats you on the head.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem that I'm running into. The actual symbol of heart, and he'll take a piece of scrap parchment or something, and he shows you. It's like it's drawn as a triangle, and the heart itself surrounding that triangle. So if this isn't a standard heart symbol, this other line here, wait a minute. Astrosis.
Yes.
How familiar are you with... How can I word this? In your people's culture, do you all have any... I would say, like, higher creatures that you all, like, answer to? What I'm trying to ask is, like, do your people have any kind of relationship as to, like, how goblins have relationships with, like, trolls and orcs, or kobolds with dragons?
Do we have any deities that we worship?
Not so much deities, although I guess that could be the point of view of kobolds. More or less like protectors, or do your people protect themselves? Do you answer to anybody, or...
My people are of a druidic nature, so the closest thing to that would be Sequoia.
I'm a god.
Not necessarily.
I'm very
not
sorry.
not necessarily God, but we worship her in the sense that she is the highest pinnacle of druidic magics.
Okay.
We live amongst trees. We grow the trees. We take care of our own. We still fight our own fights.
But you don't
But
necessarily answer to anybody.
yes.
Okay.
Why ask question?
I thought there was a connection that I can make, but unfortunately not. Just forget I asked anything.
Okay. Starts chewing on a piece of cheese. What?
Sure.
All right.
All right. And with that, you guys are finally going to arrive in Cragtide.
I will say this: Calvin's gonna get an earful of a legendary cheese that Astrosis wants, known as the blue cheese.
The blue cheese.
The wheel of El. The wheel of El. I'm trying to think of a stupid cheese pun here. Give it El Gorgonzola. There we go.
It's a famous cheese called the blue cheese. He's had it once, and he needs to recreate it.
I hate the blue cheese. God damn it.
I mean, blue cheese is amazing.
I think I've heard of it. I don't really know of how to make it though. But, I mean, if we come across it, sure, I'll help you find it.
I think I know a little bit about blue cheese, but not
entirely.
not how to start it. I know that it's a
you know how it's always found underground.
I know it's a fungus that can be introduced to your cheese to make blue cheese.
Astrosis,
I just don't know where to get that fungus.
Astrosis, I'll be completely honest with you. I don't really know all too much about cheese. Okay, until I was about 6 years old, I thought the moon was made out of cheese.
The moon isn't made of cheese?
He's gonna close his book and stand up and say, "You know what? I just thought I heard somebody call my name. I'll be right," and just close the door.
I am messing with you, friend. I am messing with you.
All
I know
right.
cheese. I know moon's not made of cheese.
All right.
I only wish.
So now that you guys have arrived in Cragtide, this is going to be a good spot to go ahead and stop, because now you guys are in a brand new kingdom's territory, and there's a few things that I'm going to have to prepare for that.
Woohoo!
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and call session here. I hope everybody enjoyed. And to everybody watching, thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you guys next week as the adventure shall continue.
And don't forget, everyone, don't forget to use this code, Feather10, for 10% off.
And check out at advanced.gg.
Hey, who knows? We might have a day where all of us just randomly get together on the stream just to do a random testing of these drinks. Because why not? Random, but interesting.
All right. Until then, guys, we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye.